Hey, so I just want to kind of wrap up the year and the changes and the things that have happened. Um, Started out this year weighing almost 250 pounds, um, just at a very low point in my life where I felt like there was just no reason to move on. The pressure of the outside world, the pressure of changes in my family dynamics, and so many things around me just changing, and sometimes it's so hard to change and it's hard to accept what's going on all around you, and you feel like you're sitting in the middle of this cloud of a tornado just coming around you, and it's so hard to push past all the wind and feel like you can walk again and breathe again. And it was coming to a realization for me that there had to be more. There just had to be more to life for me than working 12-hour shifts, come home, sit on the couch and watch TV with my husband. Um, it I started pushing away family, friends. I didn't want to be around anybody. I didn't want anybody around me. I just wanted to forget everything. I mean, just forget everything, and kind of hide. I felt like I needed to go into a hole and hide, and it was a very hard time for me at the beginning of this year. So it was at a point we got custody of our grandson, who was a teenager. Oh my God, is he a teenager? Um, and I thought, someday I'm going to probably be the one that represents as mother of the groom. I will probably be that person that, you know, um, plays grandma to his children, and not just great grandma, but I've got to be that grandma, the grandma. And it was kind of a slap in the face, and I was like, you can't be the grandma that sits on the couch all the time. What kind of role model, what kind of person does that? I mean, I had no desire to cook, I had no desire for anything. And so I was around April that something just clicked in me one day. And I take that back, it was March. My anniversary is in March, and we had our 22nd anniversary, and I was going through pictures, and I realized what I felt like and what I looked like at that point in my life. And I know can't go back to that. Boy, do I know. And I'm okay with that, but I was happy. I was truly happy, and I felt fulfilled. And the changes had to fulfill me. Whatever change I was going to make, it had to fulfill me inside so that I could start feeling better on the outside. And so I reflected on times in my life when I felt good, times in my life when I wasn't doing so good. What was I doing? How was I changing? And a lot of it came down to getting up and moving and exercising. There was a time I used to be a firefighter. And so I was at the gym 2 hours a day, every day. And I was feeling good about myself, and I felt like I mattered. Keywords, I felt like I mattered. And so I thought, I can't go to the gym because it takes me half an hour to get there, for one thing. It's not very practical in my life because I still have long work days. So I needed to bring the gym home to me. So I bought a used treadmill, I bought an elliptical, I got gifted this weight pulley system, and it's out in my garage because I have no room in my house. I have a real tiny house. But I made all these things come together so that all I had to do was come home, walk out in the garage, and start. And it is kind of refreshing because even my husband can't argue with that logic. Well, I'm not taking time away from him because I'm right outside. And if he wants to get off the couch, he can come out here and talk to me as much as he wants because he knows where I'm at. It's not like I'm out running around. So the changes that happened, I actually had to put a lot of thought into how I was going to get myself out of the funk and how I was going to make the changes. So, everybody's different and we all have to figure out what's going to work for us. And maybe your change isn't your physical. Maybe your change is changing your way of thinking, and stop putting yourself down all the time. And it's a hard thing to do. It really is. It's true that it takes 28 days to make a habit. So you have to commit to whatever that change is. You have to commit for 28 days. And when you do, when you get to the 28th day, it starts feeling good. It starts feeling like it's supposed to be. And then that 29th day, that 30th day, it's easier. And every day after gets easier and easier and easier. And now, here I started April 1st is when I started. And here we are in December. And I feel bad if I don't come out here. Sometimes all I do is listen to music and stretch. And you know what? It feels good because I'm moving. And for me, the moving helped me physically. It helped me emotionally. It helped me in every way, shape, and form. And what I try to explain to people is we have to listen to our bodies. We have to listen to what we need. Millions of people out there are going to tell you what they think you need. But you know what you need more than anybody else. And you've got to follow yourself and listen to yourself. And that is really hard to do sometimes. Because, to be honest, there's days when I don't even like me. I don't like who I am, why I am. I think, oh, why do people put up with me? But that's fighting your inner demons, and you've got to come to a point in your life where you say, you know what, they're either going to like me or not. That's it. They're going to like me or they're not, and I need to move on with my life and move forward with my life. And that's where you start seeing the changes up here, is when you come to an acceptance of you. Very hard thing to do, but I know you have it in you to do it. It's just finding your path. And all I'm trying to do is give you options that you might not have thought of in finding your path. And I try to help you find that path and work out whatever it is you particularly need to work out. And I'll tell you what, it is amazing and life-changing when I see people that have made those changes and find that difference, and they raise themselves up. You don't have to depend on other people to pick you up. You have to go in there and pick yourself up, and you will be amazed at the changes in how you look at the world. And I hope we can find that together. So I wish you a good night. Enjoy this December evening. It's a beautiful night in Michigan, actually in the 40s. So for us, it's really nice. And this clutter behind me, this is my corner of the garage that my husband let me keep. So I'm enjoying it. You guys have a great time, and I will probably talk to you shortly after Christmas. Bye.